So I just put the link here and I'll shoot you an email as well. And I'm writing her on chat here on our platform. Okay, I put the link in here and I'll shoot you an email as well. Oh, perfect. Yeah, I think I already let you in. So
okay, I'm going to end the Meet meeting because it's giving some feedback.
Hello again.
Where are we? Anne, heb jij die Zoom-link aan kunnen klikken? Oké. Oké. And it's just installing the Zoom app. She'll be right there.
All right, sounds good. You can use the browser to connect as well, if that's the case. So, like, how may I help you today? Like, you've been playing with the system, and what's your goal?
I thought we were getting a demo. What we want to have is a feeling, what the platform is, what we can do with it, how we can interface in and out. That's the main goal.
So, like, do you have any requirements? Like, you want to manage memberships, or is it like event management? Do you need a database? Like, what are the things you're looking for in the system? How many members do you have again?
It's 50 members, give or take, each with a multitude of employees. Our members are companies. Okay. So what we're looking for is a database, and we're looking for an event management tool. And the database for just about anything. It could be mailings, it could be mailing lists, it could be data for say invoicing. Now, has Anne knocked on the door?
I think she's already here.
I'm here, but I have no mic.
I can't see you. Can you see us?
No, I can only see Gerczek.
Okay.
Yeah, I think your cameras are off.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't think my computer has the ability to get the camera.
That's okay, as long as you.
Because on GoToMeeting I can switch on my camera, but I don't see a button where I can switch on my camera. I have mute, start video, participants, chat.
Start video. Start video.
Start video. Oh, that's camera. Okay. Yes, then you should see me. Okay, thanks.
There you are. Yeah. Hello.
Hello. Okay.
So we were just going through the goal of the meeting, and what I said is that it would be a good thing if we would have a system, first of all, for database purposes, so we can start mailings, we can have mailing lists, and secondly, for event management. Do you want to add anything to that?
You talk to me, Richard?
Yes.
The addresses are very important. I think you've mentioned them already.
Yeah, correct.
Invoices, yeah.
Cool. So what we can do here is, like, I can show you how to set up your memberships. How do I see your membership application form here? Like, I think I found this in the past, but like, there's no way to become a member here now. How do I apply? Do you have like an application form here somewhere?
No, it's purely via the contact button.
Contact here?
Yeah. And there's no real, there's no publicly shown membership form.
Okay, and how is the membership structured? Like, do you have a single membership plan or
We've got 4 tiers.
4 tiers? Okay. So we can just dive into the details there. It looks like you have a login page here. Looks nice. And an events calendar with 2 events. And your account is currently running up and running on ICA, right? And this is basically your newsfeed. You can publish posts here. People can like and comment on your posts if you want to. And this is the members area, right? Like they're going to be going to this URL. And if you go with the premium plan, this will be something like members.icsa.org, right?
Yeah.
ICISA, yep. So you have full control on the look and feel and the layout and the fonts and the colors and the navigation, so we can customize anything. And in terms of features, you have the membership tab here. And it looks like you don't have any membership plans. So we can create one and then I can show you how this works. But before going there, let's open a private window and let's see what happens if we try to go that URL. As you can see, there's a login page and there's an application form if I'm not logged in. And if I just go to the home page, then I can still see the content if you set this visible to public. And again, if I want to become a member, I can simply click on become a member and fill out this form and, Michael member, and then, start my application. So if you just go back, your Rocklet panel is always on the left-hand side. So you can always manage your account here, your contacts, your emailing, your memberships, your events, the social network piece, it's all can be controlled here. So I can just make this a bit larger. And if you just go to your dashboard, right, let's start looking at the admin panel. This will take us to the admin.rocklet.com. And here you can see you have 3 contacts. There are no payments here. Your account is almost complete here, but you can keep working on it and launch it once you have everything completed. You can manage your emails and memberships all here, right? Let's go to the membership tab first and set up your plans. Like how much, what type of tiers you have, like corporate membership, I guess?
1, 2, 3, 4. Let's keep it simple.
Mm-hmm. And let's say you charge, how much you charge, like 100,000 euros per year or per month?
Yeah, for instance. It's per annum.
Okay. And if you don't pay, if they don't pay, do you cancel their membership or like do you give them a grace period?
Doesn't happen.
So you just cancel their subscription right away?
No, it doesn't happen.
Oh, you don't
People pay their
cancel?
membership. No, people pay
always
their
pay.
membership.
Okay. So we'll simply leave the subscription as is. So the system
Yep.
will not automatically cancel anyone.
No.
And you can set up reminders. So if you want people to receive emails 10 days before, 5 days before or after, or the same day, you can set up some templates here. And these emails will be sent out automatically, so you don't need to worry about that. And if you add benefits here, this benefits will be visible on your membership cards, on their profiles, and on the plan, right? And you can create as many plans as you like. Let me just go back here. I just want to check one thing. Renews and be visible, right? Okay, we made everything visible. So if we just go to applications, let's go to settings here and application form. Do you plan to collect payments via card or do you want to collect with bank transfer as well?
Bank transfers.
Bank transfer info goes here, right? You can always come to this page and update your bank info for memberships. And we give you digital membership cards. So if you want to change the look and feel, you can do that. You can have QR codes, you can have different info here. And people can add this to their wallets. Do you need membership cards? Like, do you have offline events? People check in? No? Okay. And if you just go to the application form, as I showed you, you have just the system fields here. Membership type is now listed there. And if somebody applies, right? Now this will take us to the next page, and there will be the credit card. I don't think your the payment account is enabled here. So let's go scroll down. You can add your terms. You can add your agreement. You can add some benefits, right? You can customize this page and include all this information. And here you have the fields. So if you need their birth date, right? You can simply add this here, and you can enable the credit card form and save and publish. So if you just go back to that page, now you have your birth date field here, your benefits, your terms, and your terms of use, and the agreement is listed here as well. And you can collect all these opt-ins. If as a member, like I can also renew my membership, right? So if I go to the membership tab here as a logged in user, since I don't have any subscriptions, I can choose a plan and start my membership. Once you have your bank account in the system, there will be a credit card form for them to pay. You can also display, like, again, the bank info, and all my invoices and payments and cards will be listed here along with my card. So the system is running in the background so that like our invoices will be generated here shortly. And if you're managing events, you can manage like online and offline events, like create as many events as you need. And I was just like looking at your website. So probably this is an example, right? So we can just like duplicate this thing here. And you can have different ticket types. I'm not sure if you have tickets here. How do I purchase? Event details, submit. It's just like info submission, looks like. Webinar, online event on February 17th.
It's
right?
not that kind of membership, Gerchik. If you're a member of the association, you can send as many people to as many events as you want. So it's basically an all-inclusive. So what we want is that, for instance, if one of our members sends a person to this event, he or she gets registered, and that we have a complete overview who's coming.
Mm-hmm. So here, like you can say unlimited tickets for this event and visibility to public. And then, you know, like you can just create an image, upload an image, and add the details. And on the next screen, we can create tickets. So it's a free ticket, free event, right? You said?
Correct.
Member admission. You can add details, some details. And this will be for public? No, right? It's for members only. And then unlimited, and they can limit per order. You can make this 1 or 10, depending on your requirement.
Okay.
And then if we just like save this, this will be your first ticket, right? You can add a paid ticket as well. If they're public, maybe you offer them like a $20 or euro ticket. And on the review order form, you can add questions. What is the name of your organization? How did you hear about us, right? You can create different type of custom fields here, and you can then export these questions. Meal preference, right? Just say it's checkboxes and or drop down, right? And then now you have this event, and let's publish your event. And if you go to the event page, you can use at the door module to check in people. Since this is an online event, you don't need this one. This is an online event happening at this time, and this is your event page. And people can simply choose the ticket here and register, right? And on the next screen, if there's a promotional code, they can enter. They can add their company name and, you know, fill out this form, and then complete and get their tickets. And once they register for this event, then they get a link here, and this link is also shared in the email. And if I just go to the page now, I can also see the event link, so I can always join to this event. And if you just go to home, like we talked about events, we talked about membership, right? if you just like update your navigation and add a link to your events, so that they can just find it, right? Add a new menu item and they unique events, right? And with emails, you can send emails on the system. You can send text messages. Do you want to create like a directory for your members so that they can see each other and send messages or update their profiles?
No, not really. They can see their own, but they probably don't want, we don't want them to see anyone else.
Okay, that's totally up to you. And you can manage this under your social network. You can hide member list to other people in your network. So just hide these pages and just disable messaging as well. It's already disabled. And what else?
Now, probably the most important thing for us administratively is that we have a database for all our member data. So name, company, address, what category the company is in, of which committees they're a member, and so on and so forth.
That's easy.
That we can send emails from our own email address directly from the system. That's possible, right?
Exactly, right? Like you have fields here, system fields. We give you system fields for their, first name, last name, about section, birthplace, and a bunch of different fields. And you can, it looks like you didn't choose these ones. So what I'm going to be doing is magic here, onboarding, welcome, onboarding profile fields. I think that was the URL. It sounds like you need the work and education fields, right? So you want to keep track of like where they work. If they studied at a university or something, you want to have that info on the system as well?
Well, on data architecture, the primary selection field is the company. And under the company, I could have, I don't know, 10, 20, 30 names, addresses, email addresses, membership types of which committee, etc.
All right, so if we just go to settings here again. Under fields, do you have a list of committees? It's probably like a drop down, right?
Correct.
You can just like add these info. You can make this visible to contacts, or they can edit this info as well. Maybe you can just like make these disabled if you don't want them to change it. And these profile fields, they're going to be visible on your contacts. So if you just go to their profiles now. This needs to be text, create. So under details, now I have this committee, right? You can just choose and save. And you can create as many fields as you need. And it will be all listed here. And you can also use tags, right? So maybe you want to give me a tag like board member, right? And you can add everyone in the board as a board member. And then when you send an email, you can just choose that tag here. Select the tag, board member, welcome to our new membership platform. And you can drag and drop and copy and paste from Word if you want to, and send these emails. You can customize and add their first name, last name, or the total payment they need to make here. Right. You can add different parts like images, text, files. If you need to add a payment button, you can do that as well. I'll simply remove this payment button because you don't have the payment account set up yet. And you can set this test email. I think you need to add your card in the system to do this. Yeah, that's right. But like you can activate this later when you need. We don't charge you for emails.
Where does this
Okay, go ahead.
send from, Gercheck? Does it send from our email address or does it send from an email address on your platform?
If you, right now, the default is racletmail.com. But like if
Okay.
you upgrade to premium, I think you can change this. Yeah, you can change this if you upgrade to premium.
Okay. Now, say I want to send an email to all the members of Committee 1.
Sure, just go to email and select everyone.
Yeah, but just Committee 1, not Committee 2 or 3. Do I have a selection?
Exactly, right? So the contacts is basically your Excel sheet. And this is like your database, let's say, right? So I don't think we have looked at this before. So this is your, database, right? With the columns you see on the screen, you can pick and choose, and there is a committee, right? And if I, for example, filter, I don't think I updated my profile, so let me just do that on another screen. So basically what you can do here is just choose the field and say has any value or is 1, right?
Okay.
And then now you have this list and you can save this segment. And this is dynamic, right? You can use this segment to send emails. The biggest difference between segments and tags are static, right? You can tag anyone and it's going to stick to their profile. You can remove it. That's totally fine. But segments are dynamic. If somebody's, the committee value is not 1 anymore, he's not going to be in that segment. If he has, like, if you can combine different things, right? If their subscription status is, or total payments is greater than 0, then they're in a different group, right? You can combine, and this is all dynamic here.
Okay.
And then you can use those segments here to send.
How does the platform input data? What can you interface with?
Copy and paste from Excel, do it one by one, use our API, like you can do anything.
So if we've got one big Excel list.
Sure.
Can it read?
Yeah. Right. Right. It's totally up to you. Like you can have a template and copy and paste and, pick and choose. Hey, this is the first name. Right. This is the last name. And this is the member now. And you can always update these profiles with member now. So make sure that you have a member now for each record. You can have different patterns for potential members and some pattern for your regular members. And this will be imported into the system. And if we just go to settings again, you can see all your imports probably in the queue. Yeah, it's in the queue right now. But once it's processed, you will be able to see all these contacts here.
Okay.
And if you go to somebody's profile, you can easily see the timeline, right? Address updated by admin, email address updated, phone updated, contact created. You see a timeline of what happened here. You will be able to add notes and files and their email engagement, their event registrations, like everything that they do on the system, their logins and logouts will be listed there so that you have a clear visibility of what they're doing in the system, right?
Okay.
And you can customize the fields again, as I mentioned. You can add more addresses, phone numbers, and work. Let's go and check your fields. I still don't see your profile fields here. And another thing you were mentioning, so if you're going to be adding contacts as companies, I think that's what I noticed. So for example, you have a company probably somewhere here. Founder members. Abarca, for example, right? And we can publish all these pages for you as well. So like it's all in one, right, basically. And Abarca, let's copy this. And you have multiple people there. So if I just go here and add a contact as a company, Abarca, and this can be Abarca, info@abarca.com, right? And this is just like for demo purposes, right? So let's go back. And you can add sub members. So for example, I think, what was the name here?
Abarca?
Yeah, so there are some people here, right? President. Right, you can add their emails and everything, and they also get a profile as a sub member. So you can keep doing this. Looks like our data import is also processed. We also see this new member here, right? And you know, like you can keep adding these sub members here, and they can also log into the platform, and you can restrict their access, and you know, it's pretty flexible on the company side as well. Any other questions?
I have a question. We've talked about the 3 different committees. Let's say you want to send an email to all 3 companies, but some names are in all 3 companies. So how do you filter out those names?
Oh,
so
we sent that email only once. Like before sending each email campaign, we make sure that that email exists only once in that sender list.
Yeah.
Right, that's how we do it. Even if you include them on 3 different lists and you want to send email to all those lists, they're going to receive a single email. We're not going to be sending. Yeah. Okay. That's how the system works.
The system automatically does that.
Exactly. You don't need to worry about that.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Sure.
Cool.
Any other questions?
And what about the export from Outlook?
What do you mean export from Outlook?
We have all our contacts in Outlook, quite a lot.
Just get an Excel export, Excel sheet, right? And then copy and paste here, and we can import it for you. If you need help, we can help you as well.
It's not easy to download Excel into Outlook into Excel.
For that purpose, like I don't know, like I don't use Outlook, so maybe there's a way to export all your contacts from Outlook.
There is actually, yes.
Yeah. So once we have that file, we can easily import it for you.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah.
So where are you in this process? Like, are you planning to launch this anytime soon, or are you still looking around, or like, what's the timeline?
We are very much looking around. We don't have a timeline yet. We don't have a budget yet. Okay. So that might be of interest. So this is very much an initial reconnaissance stage.
Yeah.
This can take I think this can take a couple of months at least.
Like on our end, everything is pretty straightforward, right? You can get up and running this evening.
Cool.
Like it's pretty straightforward. You have this free account. It's free forever. You can play with this up to 50 members. Just create your committees, create your fields. Like if you need to upgrade to any of these paid plans, let me know and I can give you like 2 weeks free trial and you can just like play around the system and you know, create all these fields, because the premium one, it comes with the 20 custom fields. Professional one has 10 and Essentials has 5. This might be a limitation for you. And also the number of admins. You get 2 admins with the professional plan and 5 admins with the premium plan. Depending on the number of contacts on your email lists, that might be another limitation. This one has 1,000 contacts, 2,000 contacts, and 5,000 contacts. And like if you need like branded emails and branded custom domain and everything, so again, like your best bet is premium. And with the annual billing, it goes down to $224. And with the exchange rate, I think it's less than 200 euros now per month. Is that within your budget, or is it like too expensive? Like, do you feel like you're going to start free and then gradually go into more?
No, if we start, we would be looking either at the professional or the premium.
Okay. Let me know when you want to give that a trial. Do you want me to start a free trial right now?
No, it's okay. Just give us some time for the reconnaissance. And I promise to get back to you, but it may take a couple of months.
No, that's totally fine. Like, just keep playing with the system. It's there for you, right?
Okay, cool.
Awesome. And let me know if you have any other questions. We can connect via email or phone call. And I think this call is being recorded as well. So I can share the link with you. So if you need a reference to this call, you can always come back and watch the video.
Yeah, that'd be good. Thank you.
Thank
All right,
you.
perfect. Thanks so much for your time again, and much appreciated. We'll be in touch soon.
Thanks for yours. Ciao,
Bye.
Gertje.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.